On the Dells last weekend, you would have seen some relatively big crowds, busy hotels, and a resort town seemingly almost back to normal.
But looks can be deceiving. Christina Laurie explains why the current conditions aren't telling the whole story.
2019 was a record year for Wisconsin tourism. More than 100 million people visited the Badger State, bringing in $22 billion in revenue. And then came 2020. The state knows numbers from that year won't be any good. So instead, they're focusing on the future.
You had the pleasure of going to Jenna's yet, right here, this brick?
You could call Craig Trost a big fan of the Badger State, but that would be selling him short.
This hockey glove was signed by Mark Johnson, who's the coach of the women's hockey team. He was the guy who won the Miracle on Ice 1980s hockey game.
Travel Wisconsin's communications director may radiate optimism, but he's also rooted in reality and reliant on the numbers. Oxford Economics projects the tourism industry isn't going to see 2019 numbers again until at least 2024.
Milwaukee Brewers are playing, but they're going to be at 25% capacity. You're going to start slowly again. It's a dial, not a switch.
Which is why Craig doesn't want to oversell how normal travel may appear right now.
We are busier than expected.
Spring break season typically runs mid-March through mid-April in the Dells. This year, Wisconsin Dells Finance Director Karen Terry says the busy season started even earlier.
I guess when COVID hit, we were expecting to lose probably 70% of our revenue. That didn't happen. We lost about 30%.
Karen thinks busier resorts come from what she calls revenge travel. But like Craig, she's cautiously optimistic.
The worst is behind us, and so I think that's a really good sign.
Again, we will know more when the 2020 tourism numbers are released in May, although Craig says he's disappointed that those likely disappointing numbers will come out at a time when we're already on the road to recovery. Reporting in Madison for News 3 Now, I'm Christina Laurie.
And if you're still hoping to plan a small and safe spring break getaway, our partners at Madison Magazine are here to help. They have compiled a list of local staycation ideas around the Madison area. You can read all about those on our website.